All right, so we're starting to prep a cut file. We're gonna go to the Vetric software. Open that. We're gonna go to open existing file. Click that. Make sure we're in 2026. Go to the project. Open the file you want. First thing you're gonna do is set the thickness. Make sure there is no offset, so unclick this. Set the thickness of the material, which is 1/4 inch in my case. And press enter. Now, you can see the fine line for the X and Y. Barely can tell it, but you want that to be in the corner right there, so you can actually accurately set the XY. Next step is to highlight the images you want to cut. We're going to go to this toolpath tab right here. And we're going to do a standard profile cut. Set the cut depth to 1/4 inch because we're doing cutting through. We're going to use an 1/8 inch end mill, so we're going to make sure, I'm actually going to slow this down, 16,500 RPM. We're going to apply that, select. Okay, so again, we're going to select, make sure this is all selected. Go to the toolpath tab. So we're gonna make sure it's outside cut and conventional rather than climb for the upcut bits that we're using. I also want to add a ramp. This is gonna help us kind of ramp into the material instead of just plunge cutting and plowing through material. Kind of just makes it smoother. Put it at 2 inches of a ramp and calculate. So now it's going to show this image. I like to go over here to preview it. So it shows which files we're cutting, and then it shows the material. Let's go back into here, and I like to press play to make sure it's cutting through all parts. So you can kind of scroll around and make sure it's cutting through the parts, which it is. Let's keep this up here. Now, you're gonna wanna close this little tab. So you wanna click the actual profile, then save it here. If you're only cutting one file and you don't have multiple tool paths, like a V-cut, or maybe you're gonna use a 1/4 inch end mill and then finish with a different bit, there's other settings for that, but we're just using an 1/8 inch bit, so we'll do selected toolpath, super simple cut. You want to make sure this is on Pro 6120, that it says EX control inch, that is critical, and then save it. You want to make sure that this is in the correct folder for the project. This time it is. And you want to name it something along the lines of, you know, the thickness of the material helps as well. So I'm going to put 0.25 inch common room IDs, and then I changed the file because we cut some parts. So I'm going to put recut and save, and then we're done, ready to go over to the machine.